Hi everybody, this is Prasant Naidu here from Lighthouse Insights. Today we are going to talk about an interesting development which is related to Snapchat. And this is how I want to call this small video, how Snapchat is working to grow its users and revenues. Before I get into the two major developments that I witnessed this week, I would like to talk about a little bit of Snapchat. And I'm not going to tell you what Snapchat is and how to use Snapchat and all those things. I think you are pretty much aware of that. But Snapchat had a tough year after its IPO. Last 2 quarters haven't been that great. The revenues have been falling. User growth hasn't been that great. Investors not too happy. Why? Because Snapchat's competitor, Facebook's Instagram stories, have been doing excellently well. So while Snapchat has a problem, Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg must be smiling. Now, there have been 2 developments that I spoke. The first development is related to influencers, or let's call them as the content creators. So now Snapchat is working closely with influencers. In a latest development, Snapchat has come up with verified accounts for influencers. According to the news, Snapchat is going to provide official stories, which was released last year, and it has been mostly used by celebrities. Now Snapchat is going to allow influencers to use them. The biggest advantage of Snapchat official stories is discoverability. The biggest problem for brands and influencers to get discovered in Snapchat. So Snapchat official stories will allow snaps of these influencers to be discovered on the search. The second development is with brands. After YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat is adding new manual tools for advertisers that will give them flexibility in deciding where their ads will appear in the network. Now let's look at a bit in the past. Brand safety has been a concern for advertisers, especially on Snapchat. Sometime back, GroupM had come up with this note where it had raised concerns about explicit adult content after some of its advertisers complained about it. So to solve this problem, now Snapchat has introduced 3 ways to limit ad placements, which are basically manual, and gives the advertisers a flexibility where they can place their ads and all those kind of things. Advertisers can now remove 6 types of content from their media buys within the Snapchat Discover. One of the leading categories in this space is the news, followed by entertainment, technology, lifestyle, etc. Advertisers also now have the ability to choose Discover and not to show their content alongside of a news category. The third thing that Snapchat is now providing is to target user posts and user generated content, which is basically not as costly as the Discover's premium cost per impression model. So these are the 3 major controls that Snapchat is providing. Now you've got to know both the developments. Now let's evaluate the developments from a Snapchat's perspective. When a network is struggling, there could be 2 major reasons. A, your community is not happy. B, brands are not happy. So obviously they are both interrelated, and Snapchat is now having the same problem that Twitter for a longer duration has been facing. So to solve this problem, now Snapchat is working with content creators, or let them call as influencers. And Snapchat has had a history where it has not been cultivating these influencers like Instagram has been doing. So now Snapchat is trying to do it. But in doing so, I think Snapchat is a little bit late, because on the other side, Instagram has been working really very well, and especially the Instagram stories have been doing really good, and Mark Zuckerberg knows how to cultivate content creators or influencers to build up the network. While it will be too soon to say that this new initiative by Snapchat will not work, but on the other hand, it is also giving brands the flexibility to determine where their ads will appear. As we all know, brand safety has been a big concern for advertisers. So with these two new developments, Snapchat is trying to make the influencers happy so that they curate content, and also the brands happy. According to a report in DigiDay, said that for last 1 year, influencer marketing has shifted from Snapchat to Instagram. And this is a very big news, especially in 2017, where influencer marketing is just growing, right? But not everything is bad for Snapchat. According to a latest report from eMarketer, Facebook has been having a tough time in appealing the teens and the young adults. Snapchat is already leading there in that 12 to 15 and 18 to 24 age category. Snapchat is leading, but followed by Instagram. So it's an interesting space. Right now, these are two interesting developments, and the results will be seen in the upcoming quarterly earnings of Snapchat. Till then, wait and watch. Thanks for listening. If you have liked the video, please subscribe to our Lighthouse Insights channel and do share it. Thank you very much. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.